YMCA is a place where people can come together, connect with one another, be inspired, and reimagine what is possible for themselves and their community. For young people in particular, we are committed to creating safe and welcoming spaces where they feel recognized and valued. Since 1999, YMCA Project Cornerstone has been recognized as a unique and treasured aspect of the YMCA of Silicon Valley.
The YMCA was part of a group called the Youth Alliance, which was made up of the predominant youth-serving traditional agencies in our community. And our job was to make sure people understood that prevention really mattered with kids.
Early leaders and initiators had decided they wanted to do something big in Santa Clara County that would shift the paradigm away from always looking at what's wrong with kids and how to fix it to what's right.
And they all got so excited about the Developmental Assets Framework. And it was such an exciting framework where everyone could do something to make kids' lives better.
When I worked for the city of Morgan Hill, I had the pleasure of working with Project Cornerstone on really building the asset movements in that community. And so when I moved to Watsonville, I knew that I really wanted to build the asset movements in our community, and the first partner that I thought of was Project Cornerstone.
Project Cornerstone has always focused on the whole child, giving them skills, positive relationships and experiences and tools so they can navigate the complexities of their lives. But I think what's unique about us is we engage the whole village, the teachers, the staff, the parents, community members, to show up, to build positive relationships and connections for every child.
You know, Project Cornerstone, I see in some ways as a pioneer in the concept of addressing that whole child, whole family philosophy and concept in school districts. The whole child needs to be now at the forefront of what we do in schools and districts.
Project Cornerstone has been really fundamental in helping us develop strategic steps to align all of our organizations around the asset model.
Being a caring adult role model in many ways is something that I think more of us need to learn, and I've learned that myself by being a part of Project Cornerstone. I've become a better parent, I've become a better community member, and I think it's really just understanding what we need to do to develop those healthy relationships and empower youth with those developmental assets that they need to become thriving young adults themselves.
Hi, my name is Max. I'm in 6th grade and I've been in Project Cornerstone since kindergarten. Kids need Project Cornerstone because if they're dealing through a hard time, then volunteers can help you through those tough times and just really help you that you might not have that at home.
I went to an elementary school and I was bullied because my glasses were so thick that someone on the playground broke my glasses. And my mom was there for me. When I moved schools because of what had happened, she found out about Project Cornerstone through Linda. And that was how she got involved. She would come to class and read stories to the entire class, and each book had a different lesson.
One of the lessons that I really thought helped me was the bucket filling. So bucket filling is when you be kind to someone, then you're putting joy and happiness into their bucket.
I hope that more youth have strong support from their family, and I can't imagine not having, that support system.
5 years ago, we were celebrating our 20th anniversary. And if you had told me back then that there'd be this thing called COVID and this global pandemic, and everything would be shut down, and all our kids would go home and do distance learning, and we learned this thing called Zoom, I don't think I would have believed you. And now, 5 years later, here we are. We've learned so much about the impact that COVID has had on our social and emotional well-being. And kids and their parents need Project Cornerstone now more than ever.
Well, I think the most important impact of Project Cornerstone in Silicon Valley is that it's given everyone a common language and a common framework for building developmental assets into our youth. And I think if we empower more adults with those tools and that framework for building those healthy relationships with youth, we're inevitably going to build stronger schools, more caring environments, more caring cities, and ultimately a more thriving community for all of us.
When we all work together to help our youth thrive, the entire community benefits, and that's the power of Project Cornerstone.
I'm so grateful for the founders, the volunteers, and all the people who came before me, who paved the way and had the vision and heart to create and sustain Project Cornerstone over the last 25 years.
Thank you to everyone for all the things you do to help every young person feel supported and be the very best version of themselves.
Thank you so much, each one of you, for being a part of our village. And here's to the next 25 years.
Happy birthday, Project Cornerstone.
¡Feliz cumpleaños, Project Cornerstone!